friends, welcome to you to learn the topic tenses. This is a very important topic in English grammar. Let's start our journey of learning tenses. The word tense in English refers to form of verb, not time. There are mainly two tenses in English grammar. They are present tense and past tense. Then what about future tense? There is no future tense in English grammar because English verbs do not have future form. Example, write, wrote, written, writing, to write are the different forms of a verb write in English. However, future time is always there. Then how to speak about future events in English? We can speak about future events by using present tense forms of verbs. For example, the Prime Minister is visiting Dharwad next week. I am going to Mysore tomorrow. Here, is visiting, I am going are in present continuous tense, but next week and tomorrow are in future time. Another example is, he will come to talk to us next month. Here, will is a modal verb, not future form. My father comes to school to meet our principal tomorrow. Here, comes is in simple present tense. My mother will be going to Bangalore next year. Be going is present form again. Now let's learn about present tense. There are four subtenses in present tense. They are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. First let's learn about simple present tense. The sentence structure of this tense is subject plus present form of verb plus object. Let's learn how to form sentences using helping verbs am, is, are, acting as main verbs. Positive sentences. I am a doctor. We are students. You are a boy. Negative sentences. I am not a doctor. We are not students. You are not a boy. Interrogative sentences or questions. Am I a doctor? Are we students? Are you a boy? Negative interrogative sentences. Am I not a doctor? Or aren't I a doctor? Both are correct. Aren't we students? Aren't you a boy? And some other examples. He is a student. She is a dancer. It is a useful animal. They are a good resource. He is not a student. She is not a dancer. It is not a useful animal. They are not a good resource. Interrogative sentences. Is he a good student? Is she a dancer? Is it a useful animal? Are they a good resource? Isn't he a student? Isn't she a dancer? Isn't it a useful animal? Aren't they a good resource? Simple present tense with main verbs. First, positive sentences. I write a novel. Here, write is the main verb and is in present form. We play games in the ground. You construct a house. He sings well. She dances nicely. It jumps over the wall. They fight for their rights. Negative sentences. I don't write a novel. We don't play games in the ground. You don't construct a house. He doesn't sing well. She doesn't dance nicely. It doesn't jump over the wall. They don't fight for their rights. Note. He, she and it are third person singular pronouns. So we must add s or es to the verb in simple present tense. Interrogative sentences. Do I write a novel? Do we play games in the ground? Do you construct a house? Does he sing well? Does she dance nicely? Does it jump over the wall? Do they play games? Negative interrogative sentences. Don't I write a novel? Don't we play games in the ground? Don't you construct a house? Doesn't he sing well? Doesn't she dance nicely? Doesn't it jump over the wall? Don't they play games? Here is a note. He, she and it are third person singular pronouns. So we must add use does. To form interrogative sentences or questions in simple present tense, we have to use the helping verb do before the subject. Now let's learn about uses of simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to express habitual actions. For example, I go for morning walk daily. You sing melodiously. This tense is also used to express general truths. The sun sets in the west. The earth moves around the sun. It is also used to express a future event which is planned. Examples: the next flight is at 8 a.m. The match starts at 3 p.m. today. This tense is also used to introduce quotes of others. Examples: William Shakespeare says, "Life is a drama. We all are the characters. The whole world is a stage." "Work is worship," says Lord Basaveshwara. Now let's learn about present continuous tense. Sentence structure is subject plus am or is or are plus verb with ing form plus object. Example: I am teaching English. We use the sentences of this tense while speaking about the things which are going on in the present moment or at the time of speaking. It is also used to talk about the things of future time. Examples: positive sentences. I am reading an interesting story. We are learning grammar. You are playing kabaddi. He is running fast. She is washing clothes. It is eating food. They are talking loudly. Negative sentences. I am not reading an interesting story. We are not learning grammar. You are not playing kabaddi. He is not running fast. She is not washing clothes. It is not eating food. They are not talking loudly. Now let's learn uses of present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is used to express an action which is going on at the time of speaking. Example: I am doing my homework now. It is also used to express about a temporary action which is not happening at the time of speaking. Example: I am reading S.L. Bairappa's novels. Another example is I am going to cinema tonight. This tense is also used to express an action already planned and will take place in near future. Example: my father is coming to my school tomorrow. Interrogative sentences. Am I reading an interesting story? Are we learning grammar? Are you playing kabaddi? Is he running fast? Is she washing clothes? Is it eating food? Are they talking loudly? Negative interrogative sentences. Aren't I reading an interesting story? Aren't we learning grammar? Aren't you playing kabaddi? Isn't he running fast? Isn't she washing clothes? Isn't it eating food? Aren't they talking loudly? Negative interrogative sentences can be done in two ways. Am I not reading an interesting story? Or aren't I reading an interesting story? Both are correct. Aren't we learning grammar? Or are we not learning grammar? Aren't you playing kabaddi? Or are you not playing kabaddi? Isn't he running fast? Or is he not running fast? Isn't she washing clothes? Or is she not washing clothes? Isn't it eating food? Or is it not eating food? Aren't they talking loudly? Or are they not talking loudly? So far we learnt about the formation of sentences, that is positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative in simple present tense and present continuous tense. We also learned where to use the sentences of these two tenses. In the next video, we will learn about other two tenses of present tense. Thank you for watching my video. Do subscribe this channel.